Okay, so in this video we'll learn about how we can remove elements from a list. Okay, so we are basically trying to remove elements, and we'll see what are the different ways. There are many ways we can do that, so we'll look into that. Okay. However, to do this, I think it's better. Let's have another list. We'll create a see. There is no problem using this, but let's create a new list. So I'll create a list of like programming languages. Let's say for data science, we have R, we have Python, we have SAS, we have Scala, and let's say some other number. I'll put it here. Okay. Programming languages, what else we have? Let me just put like maybe JavaScript, or let's say C++. Let's say put JavaScript. Okay, so these are the programming languages, right? So now we'll see the list of programming languages. So we have a list here. Okay, now let me add one. Okay, so leave it. Yeah, so now if I want to remove an element from the list, so by value, then I will use a function called remove. So there are two ways. So yeah, I'll show you something new today now. So remove elements from the list. Then there is something called markup, and this markup helps us to okay, this is how. So there are three functions we are going to see. One is called remove function. So what this function basically does, this function basically remove elements by value. And then we can also have another function called we can use del. It's not a function, but it's a keyword del. It will remove element by index. Okay, then I can also use a function called pop. Okay, so I can use a pop. So pop has with parameter, without parameter. It is also remove the last element / element by index as well. We can use that. Okay, so remove we have discussed, pop, delete. Okay, so now see, this is where we can be very handy. So this if I just remove that, it will be a little bigger. Yeah, so I think this should be okay. So like that, here we discussed adding elements. Okay, my bad, I should have actually written that here. I'm sorry guys. So how to do that? So just shift M. So you can, there is a markup cell, we can make it a markup. How we can edit so we can escape M. Yeah, so escape M in the notebook. I think the similar we use in Windows as well. So I'm not sure where it is option, somewhere you have to find out. I just use this. So Yeah, just figure it out. It's very simple. Okay, so now we have the list and we know the function, so let's start using that. So let's say I want to remove C++. So what I can do, I can use program language. So it is removing an element by value. By value. So what is the value? So remove, and I want to remove with C++. See, so it has iterated over this list, and wherever it has found that value, it has basically dropped that value and created the remaining list. So it has returned the remaining list. So that is one way of doing. And let's say I want to delete by index, removing an element by index. So removing an element by index. So program languages. So let me, I want to last element I want to do, so I will use a tel keyword. Okay, and then I will see it will programming language. Yep, it has worked. So basically it has removed the last one. So it's again not like last thing, you can use any index which you want to do. Now let's use another function, which is let's say prog let me add this back, programming language equal to dot append, let's say C++, so, and I'm using Java. So I'm just adding that back in order to have the entire list. Now we'll see the pop function. Okay, so removing last element of the list. So the proglang dot pop is the function, and then proglang. So it has popped out the last index. Okay, let's say suppose I want to remove the scala using pop. So how can I do 0 1 2 3? So what I'll tell you, remove an element, removing element of list by index. So how we can do in the pop, I'll tell just remove the third one, and you see the scala is gone. So these are the few functions using which we can basically remove the elements of the list. That's all for this video. See you on another video.